Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is Karen Lavenderclothesline. Today we're going to do a haul video. These are items that I've been picking up wherever. Yard sales, thrift stores, estate sales, you know the routine. All right. Also, today I want to talk a little bit about, very quickly so the video doesn't get too long, supporting each other in the community. Can I just say a big thank you to all of those of you who have been with me from the beginning. Crazy, just crazy blessed that you guys have chosen to watch my channel, to subscribe, to follow me on Instagram, and just keep in contact with me, sending me notes. Thank you so much. I'd also like to give two shout outs today. One is Chatty Pete. He is just an awesome reseller. He lives across the pond, across the Atlantic Ocean. I believe he's in the UK somewhere. Hey Pete, how are you? This guy is really a fun reseller to watch. He brings his family into it. They're just killing it over there. And I love watching content like that. They're very positive, upbeat. They give shout outs to the community, different people, and recently Pete sent me a wonderful audio message thanking me for encouraging him to keep on with YouTube. So Pete, I am so glad that your channel is getting the deserved recognition. You're doing a great job. Hello to your wife and kids, and yeah, so just really appreciative. Hope it's okay. I include your thank you audio message to me. I was super stoked to receive it.
Hi Karen, I just wanted to leave you a quick message just because I wanted to just say how much I appreciate you reaching out to me back in June last year. At the time you messaged me, I was actually about to stop posting any more videos. I was actually about to give it up because I just didn't feel like I was inspired enough, or I didn't even feel like I was good enough to do it. And then all of a sudden I got a message from yourself, and I honestly believe it's some sort of divine inspiration or something. I don't know what it is, but I'm so grateful for you actually doing that, because obviously since now, like, I've been able to actually find my flow with it, and it's growing, and I'm just really appreciate your help for that. With that, honestly, like, if it wasn't for you, I don't think I'd actually be doing what I'm doing now. So I thought I'd just leave you a nice message, just to let you know that, because honestly, it's just a blessing. So thank you so much, Karen. I really appreciate it.
All right, second up is a new reseller. I don't really know these people in person, but my earring just fell off. Did you see that? Just fell out of my ear. Hang on, we got to put the tassel back on. Maybe I'm just swinging my head around more than I realize. So yep, I am still wearing tassel earrings. I love tassel earrings. Down a rabbit hole we go. So for those of you asking about the tassel earrings, Target is where I get most of them. My shirt today is J. Crew. Okay, back to what I was saying. The second person I'd like to give a shout out to is Retro Original, R-E-T-R-O, and then it goes into original, not two O's. So I found this guy on Whatnot. So many of you know I've been accepted by the Whatnot app, trying to get my act together to do the onboarding, make time for that. That's where they just give you like a little, what do I want to call it? Kind of like a video training, I'm going to say. Lasts about a half hour. I have scheduled it next week at some day. I have it written down. But anyway, this guy, boy, am I chatty. I didn't even have that much coffee. This guy is Lucas, and he's on Whatnot. He is doing an awesome job. Pretty much a t-shirt reseller, young guy. His shows are so fun. Now, you know me, I'm a 62-year-old lady who likes cats. I mean, I really don't have any cats, but you know what I'm saying? This community is great. And I watched one of his shows and wound up buying 3 of his t-shirts. I'll probably resell them because they're extra large beer shirts. I don't really drink beer. I'm not an extra large, but I wanted to support him. And that is what I'm trying to say. Supporting each other is just everything. When I get notes from other resellers, I know Josh and Haley Tornado of Harry Tornado. I always say Harry Tornado. Sorry, Josh. Harry Tornado have been so wonderful to me. I bought one of their shirts to support them, and their logo is Friends Supporting Friends. Love that. All right, but first up, we're going to open the package. I have just received this in my mailbox, so thank you so much, Lucas. I was very excited to win the bid in your show. Wasn't even a bid. Lucas does bids, but he also does like buy it nows for bundles. And this was a 3 t-shirt bundle that he put together for me. So Retro Original, R-E-T-R-O RiginaL. I really better have coffee. And I was super thrilled not only to receive it, but to find out he's in Pennsylvania. You know I'm going to be stalking him to learn from him what's going on, what's up, what's cool, because I'm definitely not cool. And I love to hang with the younger people just to broaden my horizons, because I have a tendency to like older women things, antiques, you know, clothing, fashion. But there's nothing better than having another reseller who's kind enough to share their knowledge, just so I learn a little bit. I'm all about selling in every niche, and that is the haul today. Today's haul is the typical crazy stuff. So let's open this together. Let's take a look at what I won with Retro Original. Okay, so I've got my scissors, no glasses, no magnifying glass. I can't be totally organized all the time. Roger and I have been doing a lot of thrifting. Yesterday we thrifted. I got to his house maybe 9 a.m. and I didn't get home. Well, I had to stop at Home Depot too because I'm working on the front garden still. I didn't get home till like, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night. So that's probably why I'm all wound up all over the place all the time. All right, so the bag is cut open. Love this compostable bag. Great. Okay, I feel, oh, he included a card. Love that. Thank you. Karen, much love. This is such a juicy Budweiser bundle. I hope you love the teas, Lucas. Lucas, great job with the card. I will be putting this up on my board along with Hairy Tornadoes and a few others. So thank you for the card. Let's take a look at these awesome t-shirts. Oh, the colors. The colors are great. Oh, I'm super happy with this. So on the front, it just has Bud for Budweiser. It is the Delta tag. We love a good Delta tag. And the back, surfboards. Look at this shirt. How good is this? Nice and clean, still crispy. This looks new. Now it is double stitch, not a single stitch, but I really like this. So that is t-shirt number 1. Good job, Lucas, love it. Oh, this one's even better. Oh my gosh. This is the Gildan tag. And the front, there is a lobster with a Budweiser bottle. These shirts feel new. I have to look back at the order. I don't think they were supposed to be new. I thought I was buying, you know, pre-owned. And the back, one false move and the Bud gets it. Oh my gosh. This is everything. Heavyweight shirt material, just beautiful. Is he like washing and ironing this stuff? Beautiful. You know, sometimes you can buy things online and they don't live up to expectations. That happens. It is hard to buy online, but when you order something and it exceeds your expectations, just great. And I don't think, just let me give this disclaimer, Lucas doesn't know I have a channel. I'm sure he doesn't know or realize that I was going to be opening these on camera. I don't think I knew it. But when I got the package at the same time as turning on the camera, I was like, all right, let's open the package together. This last one, Budweiser. And I knew the 3 shirts would be Budweiser. He put that in his description. So when you go onto Whatnot, some sellers do just auctions, but you can see the pre-lineup. You can see the catalog. It's usually one profile shot and a title description with keywords. And some sellers give measurements and are really, you know, they really do a great job. And Lucas is one of those. I could tell by the way he sells and what his catalog listings look like. I don't know if Whatnot is calling it catalog listing. I am. That he's a good seller. So shout out to him. Another Delta tag. And on the back, life is full of difficult decisions. Look at this back. All right, so really pleased with those. I'm going to be reselling those. I didn't buy Budweiser shirts for myself. And I don't think I've ever even had a Budweiser in my whole life. Not big on beer. All right, so that is that. Thank you so much, Lucas, and I'm so happy to support you. Great job. Much continued success on Whatnot, and a shout out to Chatty Pete and his family. If you don't know either one of these sellers, you can go on Instagram. I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description below. So thank you to everybody supporting each other. The world is filled with beautiful people. All right, my phone just pinged. I've got to take a look at that. Up, girlfriend next door. How's your week been? Okay, she wants to get together later. All right, what is today? Today is Friday. We're going to start with a skeleton I found. Why not? Is today the 13th? No, I don't even believe in stuff like that. How good is he? Do we love him? 2 seconds, this was on the shelf, couldn't believe it, in my cart. Look how good this is. Is that a face? So I believe that this is carved from one piece of wood. So I imagine it's either Haiti. I don't see a country or an island named on this. Is there any carving? Which truthfully makes it better. Sometimes when a souvenir has the carving of where the country, place of origin that it came from, it can be a deterrent or a detractant. A lot of people don't want that. This is just plain no country carved on it, and one piece of wood, even better. So when you find a duck decoy, a tiki, something like this, and it's all one piece of wood, excellent. I imagine I'm going to be getting over $100 for this. And I did peel off the sticker. Do I still? I think it was $6.99. I know I just had the sticker. It's probably stuck to something. I'm pretty sure I paid $6.99 for it. That is item number 1. In today's haul, we're going to do hard goods. I probably have about 10. I'm going to talk about maybe a few more. And then for you clothing sellers, clothing lovers, I will try to do some clothing that right now is photographed in a bin and by my desk. We'll just pull it out of the bin and take a look at those together. All right, so item number 1, a one-piece wood carved excellent skeleton. Love him. All right, next up is a quilt that I found at Memorial Day yard sale, and I forgot to include it in the haul because I was rushing to go on vacation. It was all washed, all good, ready to go, and I forgot to talk about it. I'm throwing it into this haul. So this is, I believe this is counted cross stitch. That's what this is called. This is all hand done. I did show finding it in the yard sale. I did 75 yard sales. Yep, in one day, individual yard sales. I am a crazy person. I love shopping like that. I picture when I'm 90, I'm still going to be reselling. It is definitely in my blood. Absolutely love this. Even if I became a millionaire, which that would be very nice at this point, I would still resell, I feel like. I would still thrift and yard sale and hunt for treasure. I am a treasure hunter through and through. Beautiful, beautiful quilt. All the stains came out. I did soak it, so I put it in the machine with some Tide soap and OxyClean, good old OxyClean, soaked it overnight. Now I used my machine said warm, but I think it's cool, it's not really a hot water, and soaked it and then turned the machine on, let it go, and always air dry my quilts. So this is what it looks like standing back. That's half of it. I'm gonna try to open this up without killing my light. I'm always banging into this light, and then I have crystals dropping on my head. Okay, so this is what this quilt looks like. Look how gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't think, this is all handmade, I believe. You know what? Let me backtrack. I don't know if the quilt is hand hemmed, but the needlework is definitely hand done. I'm looking if there's any tags. I thought this one might have had a tag, that it came like in a kit. I don't see a tag. But either way, counted cross stitch, yes, yes, yes. All right, so that is that item. We're gonna move right along, moving at a clip today. All right, let's go to the next piece. All right, so this next piece I found in Goodwill on the bottom shelf. I did film finding it. The camera was going, so that was a true just finding it out in the wild. And I looked at it, I saw it peeking out, and I thought, that's good. And this is a Manville and King Superior Flower Seeds original. I'm going to call it an advertisement. So there it is. I might have showed this already, but I feel if I did, it's okay, it bears repeating. When you find original, I'm going to call them art prints because they look like art, and it's for like a seed company, something that is a product that was sold years ago. This is highly collected. I'm expecting definitely over $100, pretty sure. I'm going to say 99% sure I will get over $100 for this. Now, when I first found this in the thrift store, I thought I would be taking it out of the frame because that is what I do with a lot of artwork. Do I like to do that? No. But with the shipping costs nowadays, I feel like even though getting something framed is expensive, it's more expensive to ship it in the frame. So that was my first thought. I'm taking this print out of the frame, just gently rolling it tissue paper in a cardboard tube and sending it out when it sells. Having said all of that, I'm keeping this one in the frame because I don't want a chance hurting this thing. So I will ship this most likely. I don't think I'm just going to sell it local. Too small an audience. You can see my ring light bouncing. Yep, I got a ring light going today because it is so cloudy here. But just gorgeous. Look at this thing. And now I don't remember what I paid for it, but if you want to see, that is in the video where I'm holding it up in the thumbnail. Can't believe I found this, something like that. I'll try to put a reference to that. It does have a slight bit of damage. I don't think it's a problem. Love this, love this. So if you find advertisements or any kind of ephemera, it means like a temporal paper type thing, for companies long gone. Yes, 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 especially when it's beautiful. All right, hang on to your seats. We're switching gears to a handbag. Look at this handbag. You guys saw me find this in Goodwill. Okay, let me make sure that this is the right way. So this is what it is like. How good is that? Am I holding it? Let me do it correctly. So it has a lion, a rhinestone, and a crown. Somebody said that this looks like a copy of, it wasn't Betsy Johnson. Who was it? I'll write it on the screen if I think of that. I got no brain left. And it is like a clamshell design. So it opens up, red satin lining. And I believe I paid $2.99 for this. Really, really cute. Look at that. So I said yes to this. What else do I want to talk about? Let's talk about a cat. Gotta have a cat in every haul. Oh, I just realized I have no shoes for this haul. So if you've been following me from the beginning, I always throw a pair of shoes into the haul. I'll have to run in the back. Do I have inventory right now? I think I have a pair of shoes. I'll have to check. Might be flip-flops. We are photographing and listing as quick as we can because I hate having a backlog. Anyway, cat. If you guys put up with this video today, love you so much. Look at this cat. The thing I love about him is the expression in his eyes. I know that sounds weird, but when I look at a doll, a statue, anything that has a face, I'm always looking at the eyes. Now, with this guy, it would be scary. He has no eyeballs. But with this guy, look at that face. Look at that face. And the thing I do like about this very much, he's resin. He's a heavy resin plastic. I feel like I've seen the same cat in a ceramic, like one of the molds, Holland or Atlantic Mold Company, and these were quite popular. But not only is that good, he's heavy. He can be used as a doorstop. Just beautiful Persian cat. White Persian cat, kitty. Look at that. And what did I pay for him? Oh, thank goodness I left the sticker on, $3.99. All right, so that is that item. Next up, genuine vintage garden gnome. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, all day long for these guys. So he is sleeping. So this is kind of like a gnome after me because taking a nap is like on my high heaven list. I have a heaven list in my brain. Okay, rabbit hole, right? I think heaven is not going to be like just like, you know, angels flying around in clouds. I'm thinking heaven's going to be really, really good. It's going to be like we could swim in the ocean, not needing to hold our breath. We're going to be able to fly, and naps are going to be high on my list. So that is high on my heaven list, swimming under the ocean, not having to hold my breath, and taking naps whenever I want to. I think Greeks are big on naps. I'm Greek, partly Greek, and when I went to Greece, everybody took a nap in the middle of the day. Love that country just for that. All right, back to garden gnome. He is so sweet, great condition. Now to me, he does not look like a hobbyist piece. This looks like it was done in a factory. Again, $3.99. And I don't know, maybe I'll keep them and put them in the garden. Probably not. My garden stuff is, what do I have? I have herons. I'll include a picture of that. We're still working on the garden. What else do I have out there? I have a frog. Yes, I have become enamored with frogs. Frogs are just even better than turtles. Sorry to all you turtle people out there. And what else do I have out there? Fish in the backyard. Love fish too. But anyway, getting back to him, I'll probably sell him on eBay. No idea what I'm going to get, but yes, 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 super thrilled. He'll be in my eBay store. Anything you see, if you're interested, today is Friday. This won't be in the store probably till at least next Friday, I'm guessing, because we are building gardens, we are shopping a lot, filming a lot, and yeah, I'm trying to take naps between it all. All right, next up, what else do I want to talk about? Let's talk about what is piquing my interest. Oh, speaking of frogs. Okay, I really feel like, did I put him in a haul? Have I hauled some of this stuff? I think I dream about doing hauls. Toothpick holder. The sheriff's in town. Oh my gosh, he just makes me smile. I love the way his mouth is so exaggerated. So good. All right, next up, I picked up an enamel picture frame, photo frame. And the minute I saw this on the rack, yes, yes, yes. So this is a rhinestone gecko lizard on top, a green enamel with rhinestones set in like a little floral pattern. $2.99. So I picked that up. I don't know what I'm going to get for that. Guys, I like to be able to tell you what these items will bring. My store is a very different business model, as you know, than a lot of the sellers on eBay. Quite a few, especially the younger sellers, are quick flippers. Their inventory is picked up and goes through very quickly. Mine stays with me a while. I have more obscure, rare items. Not meaning rare, high-priced, but a lot of sellers that you watch out there are doing, you know, iPhones, sneakers, t-shirts, which is great. That is not my thing. My thing is finding stuff like this and like this. So sometimes I can find comps and sometimes I can't. Okay, next up is this girl, Statue of Liberty, just in time for 4th of July. Very heavy, beautiful, and it is put out by Bartlett Colea, C-O-L-E-A, number 850. I think I found one of these. What did it sell for? It brought a good price. I'm trying to remember what that was. I'm gonna say $50. And what did I pay? $6.99, so $7. Oh, is yes, absolutely yes. I have seen banks, smaller size, and of course they're hollow in the middle. This one is pretty sturdy, pretty solid, and Statue of Liberty, I've sold, I'm gonna say probably not hundreds, but I've sold a lot of Statue of Liberties, and they sell. It's not a rare item. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, and a lot of times they sell international, which is lovely. Japan buys these. I've sold quite a few to the UK. Very, very cool. All right, so I went and got a bin of photographed clothes that sits by my desk, always sits by my desk. I always have piles of things all ready to be listed. So if I find, you know, an extra half hour, extra 2 hours in my day, I can just quickly sit down at my desk and list. Last item in Hardgoods I think we're gonna talk about is this Tiki guy. So this is him. Hawaii, K-A-I. And what did I pay for you? $2.99. Now I believe this one had a tiny chip. He's got a tiny chip right there, which I'd rather have the chip on the bottom than on the top, so that is good. Tiki, cups, mugs, statues, wood carvings. Yes, 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 you do want to run a comp on them. This one I picked up without running a comp for 2 reasons. Number one, it's $3. And number two, in all my picking up Tiki cups or looking at them, I haven't seen this one. Doesn't mean it's rare. But for me, that's kind of like a judge if I'm just going to put something in my cart, because I think this day I filled 2 carts by the time all was said and done. He's got a great face. And yeah, I'm imagining off the top of my head, maybe 20 to 25, just a guess. If he's common, less. If he's more rare, more money. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of clothing, and a lot of these pieces are items that you can readily find in thrift stores. People are passing them up. I pick them up because I don't need to sell things in a week. Now, if you need to quick flip, you got to really tighten down what you're buying. You have to be really choosy. If you have a very limited space, storage space, very limited capital, you don't have a lot of money to reinvest, and I'm sure we've all been there. And if you need it to sell through your store very quickly, you really have to tighten down your categories and tighten down your niches. Me, I'm perfectly fine with picking up items that I'm positive are going to sell, but it might take longer. Totally fine with that. That's my model. Let's get started. This first brand, I never pick up. I feel like this brand is underrated. Very prolific in the stores. This is Alfred Dunner. What? She picked up Alfred Dunner? I did. Mellissa, my daughter, Freshbloominclothing, and I always talk about that. We feel Alfred Dunner has some good styles, but it really has a bad connotation, like associated with the name. Not quite sure. I think it's a good, solid mall brand. I'm going to stand back so you can see why I bought it. This is a beautiful tunic top. It's in great condition. It doesn't look like anybody wore it, but I will call it pre-owned. 3X, and it is a watercolor floral. Beautiful. Look at that print. Gorgeous. Now, I won't get a lot of money for it because it is Alfred Dunner, but I still think these are worth picking up. So what did I pay for this? I think I paid, okay, where was I? I was in that store, $4.99 minus, I think it was on a Monday, 15%. So $4 and change, and probably $19.99 I'm expecting. So that is the first piece. Next up, Lily Pulitzer. We love a good Lily. A little dress, little sundress. Lily always does well for me. As a matter of fact, I think Roger brought me this as a present. We bring each other inventory just because that's what we do, and we give each other the money for it, but it's great having an extra set of eyes. He's always great to me. He picks up things and he says, this is something you'd buy, isn't it? And he loves that he's getting to know my taste. Lily Pulitzer, this is a small. I thought this was one of the linen pieces, but I think this is, it's very hard to say without my glasses. I'm gonna guess Pima cotton. I have no idea. Don't quote me on that, but cute, cute, cute. What did we pay for this? I think we paid $4.99 for this, or I paid, and I'm not sure what I'm going to get on that. Probably about $25. This is a blouse that I picked up, I think, last summer in TJ Maxx for myself. I wore it a couple of times. Of course, it's washed, and I'm kind of over it. So I'm just going to throw it on eBay. Yep, sometimes I sell my own clothing. Beautiful embroidery. You know me, has that Johnny Was vibe. It's not Johnny Was, Solitaire is the brand name. And I'll just sell it for a couple of dollars. Why not? Why not if I'm done with something? It's kind of like what I do for a living, right? Is sell pre-owned stuff. So at least I know that it's not overly worn. It was mine. I think I wore it 4 or 5 times. Okay, next up is another Skort. You guys know me. I'm all about Skorts lately. I look for the stretch ones. Not every brand, not every style, not every color. I judge them by their own merit. This one is a good tag, Skins, S-K-I-N-Z. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. Sometimes the camera has a hard time with white labels. Look how cute this is. So if you don't know what a Skort is, it is an item used tennis, golf, just hanging out. I mean, it's good. Shorts built in under a Skort, under a skirt. That's why they call it a Skort. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Skins is a good name, S-K-I-N-Z. You want to look that up. What did I pay for that? I think I paid $4.99 for that one also. And if you want to know what they sell for, because I'm not going to be able to tell you the price for everyone, you can always go into my store, Lavenderclothesline, and take a look at where I've priced things, and just know that most days I'm running a sale. All right, this next one is Pilcrow and the letterpress. That's Anthropology. Anthropology has become more and more saturated. I'm being very picky about what anthro I pick up, but this is a cute one. It is a white, just a peasant blouse. It's got like a textured raised dot, button down. I really like these styles. Again, cottagecore, beachcore, beachy, hippie, peasant, all the words. So I picked that one up. This is a little skirt that I found. Where did I find you? I feel like I found this yard selling. Is that right? I hope it was yard selling. Look how cute, pom-pom trim. Do we love a good pom-pom? Yes, we do. I love pom-poms. And the embroidery, gorgeous. Who's making this? This is Umji. So cute. Love it, love it. And I want to say that I paid a really small amount, like $1 or $2 for it. All right, let's just stop here because there's a lot more clothing, and I'll do one pair of shoes, and I also want to talk about free items. I am a seller, reseller, that has no shame in garbage picking, free box picking. I think we have so much free in this country that if you are a reseller and you don't have much capital, you can still start this business by looking for free items. People are giving things away on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, your neighbors. I always tell about the story. I went for a walk in my neighborhood and I came home carrying all this plumbing hoses and stuff. I must have looked like a tuba player in a parade coming down the street. No shame, 0%. How is that even possible? Really don't care. And I sold those plumbing parts for a lot of money. I think I have one more left in my store, and I'm sure the neighbor didn't care. He was throwing them out. So if you are a reseller and you feel discouraged, you don't have a lot of capital, no fear, look for free items. And I put on my Instagram last night or the night before, I found this little pottery oil lamp situation. It was an art piece, art pottery, and it sold for $48, and I got it for free in a box at a yard sale that said, please take these items, they're free. Okay, I will do that all day long. All right, we're gonna end with one pair of shoes. Let me grab them, and then I'll say my goodbyes. All right, so went in the back room and got this pair of flip-flops. Sorry, they're not proper shoes. Usually I do boots or shoes, but we'll do flip-flops since it's summer. This is what they look like. Now, when I found these in the thrift store, there was a sneaker head grabbing all of the sneakers, and I just calmly went over and took the flip-flops. Not to say flip-flops are going to bring the profit that that sneakers could. Sneakers can bring really good money. Some flip-flops can too. These are Brighton. I always look for a higher-end brand in flip-flops. Now, again, I don't expect these to bring a lot of money, but in other words, I'm not just picking up any flip-flop with no branding. And I love these. I think they're great. I'm not going to try them on. They look like they'd fit. I own like 20 pairs of flip-flops. I'm just a flip-flop girl. And a starfish, little charm. All right, what did I pay for these? $4.99, and I got 10% off, so it's $4.50. So yeah, I thought these were great. All right, guys, that is the video for today. The next video, I think, is going to be the footage from when Roger and I thrifted yesterday. It was an amazing day. I found all kinds of good stuff, and I'm very excited to show those. So stay tuned for that video. Will be Wednesdays, because this video is going to be Sundays. Yeah, I hope I got all of that right. Love you guys. Thank you again for all of the support. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. I could not do this without all of you guys supporting my channel. Hit the like and subscribe button, if you will. Really helps me out. And leave a comment down below. Anything you want to talk about, you know, that's fit to print. And yeah, and I'll try my best to read them as soon as possible. I am trying to keep up with your comments. Some videos get like 400 comments. Love that. All right. And signing out, a big shout out to Chatty Pete, love you and your family, and to my new friend Lucas, Retro Original, thank you so much for the t-shirt bundle. All right, guys, till next time, go out and get what's yours.